after a couple attempts, you defeat the broken vessel. Congratulations! You walk past him and collect your long-awaited double jump. And as you walk back, you realize you can dream nail him. And of course you do. Who wouldn't? As you descend the stairs, you enter the arena thinking that it can be that difficult. But, oh, how wrong I was. Hello, my name is Oryx, and this is The Lost Kin. Now, if you watched any of my other videos, which if you haven't, come on, go watch them, you might be wondering, why in the world am I making a video like this? Well, it's because the Lost Kin boss fight didn't take me 10, not 20, not even 30 minutes. It took me 3 hours. After that, you may be asking, well, why did it take me 3 hours? Well, because the Lost Kin has many moves which either predict where I will be, lock onto my current position, or travel or cover the majority, if not the entire map. But even with all of that, there are still 2 more things that make this boss so incredibly difficult. The first reason being that the Lost Kin has 1200 health, and my versions of attacks, which is my normal attack, which is the sharpened nail, only does 9, and my normal spirit attack only does 15. But even then, there's still one more thing, the main problem with this boss fight, and that's what I call the ghosts. The ghosts only have 1 HP, but they are pretty dang fast and always go to your location. While they're not perfect, they're still really hard to dodge, and there can be 8 of them at a time. Needless to say, if you let them spawn too much, you will get overwhelmed really quickly. And now that we got almost all of the important information out of the way, let's actually get into my fight. Okay. Let's see if I remember what to do. Already? Oh, okay. Wait. That's new. I can parry him. I can parry him. Wow, okay, this is huge. Okay, well that was dumb. I just walked forward when I shouldn't have. As you just saw, at this point, I was practically just trying to survive. At this point, I didn't really have a strategy and I didn't really know anything, and this continues for practically the entire time. I did get better over time, but I don't want to show you 5 or 10 tries that are just the same, except me getting slightly better every single time. So I'm just going to skip to some of the most entertaining or meaningful runs. If you need ghosts, if you're fighting ghosts, you need ghosts of your own. That's my quote. Put it anywhere. I'll call you all Timothys. Alright, Timothys. No, Timothys! No! They all got stuck out there. Yes, Timothy. Yes, Timothy. Yeah, Timothy. Timothy Jr., no! Yes, Timothys. Crap. Timothys. I paid way too much attention to Timothys. Timothy the First, Timothy the Second, Timothy Jr., Timothy Jr. the Fourth. Okay, so the idea here was to use a charm that spawns what I call Timothys. These Timothys act like my own little ghosts. And the idea was that my Timothys will cancel out the ghosts, but it didn't really work out as you saw, and we'll see a little bit of it later. One of the main problems is that I just got too focused on the Timothys instead of on the lost kin. And as you will see a little bit later, I abandoned the strategy, but it was pretty fun to do. Maybe? Let's try that. Let's try that. Because who knows? Who knows? Maybe this is better. My Timothy. Oh, crap. Okay. It's hard to focus because of all the chaos that's going on now. So much chaos. It's hard to focus on the fight. Go ahead, get him, Timothy. Get him. Get him. Get him, Timothy. Yes, Timothy. Come on, Timothy, make me proud. Crap. Timothy. Timothy. Timothy! Oh. Oh, no. No, please. Okay. This is my fault. This is my fault. Timothy, this isn't your fault. Don't look, Timothy. While a Timothy and shield strategy was fun, it was not very good, with the main problem being is just I can't control the Timothys to just go after whatever they do. And I would end up hitting the lost kin in his down phase, which is something that you never want to do because it's the only healing opportunity you get. Also, once again, it was just way too distracting. So while I did try a couple more times and actually had a lot of fun with this, I ultimately switched out. So yeah, I have the reducing the cost of spells, the reach, and obviously the Thorns of Agony. Yeah, I think that's the best I can do right now. Just because I don't necessarily need to get more soul. I need to use less. I need the reach. And the Thorns was just kind of there because I couldn't get the other one. About 2 hours later of nothing going anywhere. How many times do I have to hit him? Accounting for the fact that my nail does about 2 points of damage, because it's twice as strong as my old nail, and the magic burst does about 1, or maybe, yeah, about 2 hits of damage. Considering that, I'm pretty sure this guy has at least 100 HP. Because I think I've hit him more than 30 times in one go. Now, as you can see, after 2 hours of this boss fight going nowhere, I am annoyed and angry. And the reason behind my annoyance is because, well, like I said, this is going nowhere. While I am getting faster and better at dodging every single time, I still lose. And that is because I still haven't noticed that one crucial detail that I will explain once I actually get to it. Now, what I said in the beginning of this clip is actually a big understatement. While in the beginning of this whole video, I did say exactly how much damage my attacks do and how much HP the boss had, I had no idea going to this. I went to this blind. And there's no boss bar, so to me, it seemed even more like nothing was happening. Well, I did the math, and in the last attempt I did, overall, I hit him 100 times, 90 if you don't count the Thorns of Agony. So I was actually only a third of the way there, and that is one of the main reasons why this was so hard to me, because I had no idea if I was even putting a dent into him. But enough of me yapping, let's move on to the later tries. I will defeat a stupid piece of crap, no matter the cost. I don't care how long I'll have to sit here. I don't care how many attempts it takes. Crap. No, 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 no. What am I doing? Oh, come on. I was doing so good. I was doing so good. Okay. So his stun depends on the combo, not on the damage. And that right there is the key to both my success and my failures. That healing opportunity where the lost kin goes down for a couple of seconds depends on the combo. I think it was 13 hits. Basically, if you don't put too much time in between the hits and do 13, then he will go down for a couple of seconds. I before thought it was damage based, so I played more defensively than offensively. But after I realized this, my playstyle changed to be much more aggressive, since at this point I just wanted to get this over with, and I got really good at dodging. Finally! Yes! That took so long. Well, that was it. After 3 hours, I finally managed to defeat him. Wow. That was the hardest boss fight I was ever in. And also, apparently, this is not even close to being the hardest boss in the game, so that's fun. This is the first time I'm ever doing a video like this, so if you watched this far and you've enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe. This not only helps me, but also makes you not being able to miss any further videos. So I don't really know how to end it. So again, thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.